לחצו, תחפה עלינו החוצים. יש? תן אש. לפה.
שים עליו אקדח.
אני איתו.
בוא.
תגידו שמע ישראל! כל צה"ל! שייטת! שערו בבוקר! אנחנו באים! מטפל בקיר, איך כולם מטפל?
אחי, אני איתך, באתי להציל אותך. יאללה, בוא, הכל בסדר. מה אתה צריך? טיפול ראשוני, יש מי שצריך משהו? תעלו אותו למעלה, עוד למעלה. ימינה!
All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice coming good and clear. Peace about your friends. As we see in this video here, this is an operation by the IDF, the Armed Forces of Israel, rescuing 250 civilians from the hands of the dogs of Hamas. I'm sure all of you watching the news, and Hamas asked people to do a riot everywhere in the world. And this is a sign of how depressed they are, and they think that can protect them. You know, I mean, I saw like there is a huge group of Abdul in Baghdad in Iraq, and I found it really funny and laughable, because this is the best you can do, Abdul. I mean, you see, Iraq itself been given to the Iraqi by the American. I know some of you will say, what are you talking about? If not American, ISIS will be killing all those Shia who they are cursing America in the street right now in Baghdad. I saw a sheikh from Kuwait, and we played his video yesterday. He was cursing America, but his country, Kuwait, will not exist if not the American. He himself, he will be like a rat in the jail of Saddam Hussein. You know, Muhammadan, always this is how they are. They fear, but they don't respect. Which means, if you are scary, if you are powerful, if you are mighty in power, they open their mouth only if they knew that you give a freedom of speech. Have you ever heard of any one of those Abdul dare to open his mouth against his own leaders? As an example, let us say 100,000 people Iraqi gather in Baghdad. How come you don't go against your president who shake hands with the American and kiss their ass? You don't dare. What about the Prince of Kuwait? How come the sheikh is making a speech against America, but you don't dare to ask the sheikh, I mean the ruler of Kuwait, how in the world you have one of the biggest base of the American in your country? Nobody there. Because the American give a freedom of speech. Okay, you can call us names. But if the American are like Saddam Hussein, all those Abdul will go mute. As an example, why we don't see the garbage they do in Europe? They are doing it in the Middle East. Why they don't burn cars in the Middle East? Because they don't dare. They will shoot them. I just saw the video from Sweden, how the Abdul attacking a police car. Yeah, because why? The police in Sweden, they are very friendly. I mean, they are not even police. They are cartoon. So they knew that this is a very friendly country, so we can go and do riot. But if they are doing this in Egypt, they will be shot dead. This is reality. So when you treat them like a human being, they treat you like a dog. When you treat them like a dog, they treat you like a human being. And now the Israeli, they're asking the civilian or so-called civilian in Gaza to evacuate. A smart person, he said, oh, because they want to kill them all. That means they want to kill them all. Abdul, if they said to them, evacuate, that means they don't want to kill any of them. Otherwise, they will not let them evacuate. So even when they ask them to evacuate, Somebody will say, oh, that means they want to kill every single one of Hamas. And Hamas is refusing to let people evacuate. Why? Why the heroes don't want civilians to leave? Because simply they want to hide behind them. Because they are sons of Muta. They are cowards. They are not men. They killed, they slaughtered, they rape children, women. I saw a video, a woman, she is like maybe 90 years old. Hamas, he have his gun in her, saying to her, put the victory sign for Hamas. When the Israeli army come, all the Muslims, you know, I made a video just right away after the attack. I said today, read the title. Today they are saying Allahu Akbar. 2 days after, they will say, please stop, we want peace. And now Erdogan, I mean, where is the Muslim leaders? I'm not going to ask where is the Muslim Abdul in YouTube. Like, you know, Mimi Hijab and the rest of those heroes who they strip. Hey, Mimi Hijab, are you going to strip? Are you? Where is Erdogan? He is a hero against Armenia. He is a potato in front of Israel. What about you make a threat? Hey, those are Muslim Brotherhood. I am one. I am their leader. Isn't this is the guy who said he saw a dream that he is entering Jerusalem and he opened it? It's your time to open it. He is under the bed. Every single Mohammedan leader is under the bed. Where is the Pakistan Muslim? Hey, Pakistan, you have nuke. What you will do? Are you going to do striptease or burn the Israeli flag? They knew that because of the mercy of the Jews, they can survive. Otherwise, if the Jews, they go wild, they can wipe every single country of them. It is reality. Those potatoes, they thought by attacking a bunch of women and young boys having a stupid party in the desert, wearing shorts, and killed 260, and they took even with them women who they are dead just to rape them. They did not pick up with them, by the way, any dead body of a woman. She is not good looking. Only good looking bodies. This is how pervert they are, those Hamas. Now the real men are coming to them. Why you Muslims are upset? Don't you want to fight? Don't you want to fight the Jews? Here we go. The Jews are coming. Aren't you Mujahideen? Where is Zakir Naik? How come Zakir Naik did not make any video to support Israel? What about Sheikh Asim? What about all the Abdul? Mute. Do you know why even don't dare to say a word against Israel? Because they are afraid that YouTube will take monetizing from them. I'm telling you. They are afraid that YouTube will give them a strike and take that donation and the commercial and all those things. Otherwise, we knew that behind YouTube, they curse the Jews. But isn't it, this is where this is what you do? Isn't this why you are in YouTube, to defend Islam supposedly and Muslims? And look at this filthy religion. I was watching, there is a TV station, it's called Al Hurra. Called what? Al Hurra. This is American TV station run by the government of USA. In this TV station, a Muslim woman from Gaza, she was talking. She said, where is the humanity? Where is the, where is the human sense? Where is the human rights? Where is the word? How come you did not scream just 5 days ago when your men raping kids? Why you did not scream, say in the street, shame on you? What are you doing? This is not how you go for war. This is not how war is done. The Jews enter Lebanon and they stay there for a long time. Not a single woman being raped. Not a single child being killed. In fact, and I am a witness of a Muslim woman, she told me what a Jewish soldier he did when he entered her house or her apartment to do looking for terrorists. She said when he entered the bedroom, her daughter, she was asleep and her legs is uncovered. She sweared by Allah that he covered her by the blanket and he turned his face away. He covered her. What happened to you if you go to any jail in the Middle East? They will chop you pieces. They will connect electricity to your anus. If you are lucky, you might see your family 50 years after. And 99% you will die in the first few days. But the Jews are bad people, evil people. What they do? They give them Qur'an. They have a TV for the prisoners. Nobody beat anybody. You see those hypocrites? And by the way, me personally, I saw today that Hezbollah having a celebration to support Hamas. Me, myself, I pray that Hezbollah will join the fight. So Israel will finish both in one meal. Because enough is enough. Enough is enough. Those people, when you treat them good, they think you are weak. When you show them their size, they cry when they play the victim card. Oh, they took our land. This is their land. Even the Quran says so. Even your prophet says so. You ask the stupid Muhammad, who is the one who built the temple of Sulaiman? He will say to you, Sulaiman. We show you the reference. The Quran, chapter 5, verse number 21, it says, Allah told Moses, go Moses, take your people and enter the holy land, which is assigned to you. Assigned to you. In their book. The stupid Quran of Muhammad never mentioned the word Palestine, not even once. Not even once. In fact, the stupid Quran, in the chapter of the Roman, Muhammad was praying to Allah, and Allah told him, don't worry, the Roman will be victorious. The Roman! Where? In the Holy Land. Will this Toiva singer is a singer He is a coward. He is a son of Muta. I mean, you see, he just went live a few minutes ago, as you are saying to me, but he did not dare to say anything about Muhammad, who killed 1,300 of his people. This guy is a coward. He is doing business with Indonesia. Money. He's a money worshipper. If we ask those who claim that this is the land of those who they call them Palestinian, ask them what is, okay, let us go back to history. What the language of those who you call them Palestinian? If you ask any one of those who they are Hamas, are you an Arab? They will say yes. Okay, how you are an Arab and you are Palestinian? Since when the one we can call them Palestinians are Arab? Anybody can show me the reference? And if they are Arab, if they are Arab, and you know, why Allah, he told Moses to go and kill them? You know, if you go in the stupid Quran, let us go to the stupid Quran, the yellow page of Muhammad. We read here the following. When Allah, he commanded the Jews, he did not command them to go and visit so-called Palestine. He commanded them to go and attack that land. This is the Muslim translation, read it. Allah told Moses, "O my people, enter the Holy Land," between two brackets. Thank you, Muslims, for putting the word there so people now understand that this is what's called Palestine, which Allah has assigned to you, and turn not in back in fight. So who is the one who commanded the Jews to kill every single Palestinians? Allah. Where is the Muslim want to speak against the filthy Allah? It's in front of you. Don't turn back in fight. If you turn back, you will be a loser. You turn back from what? From killing the Palestinians. So obviously those Palestinians, they are not Arab. They have nothing to do with Muhammad. And Muhammad, he hated them. If he knew any of them. You know, Muhammad, he claimed to be a prophet. Don't he knew that those Palestinians are going to be Muslim later? If this is what he's talking about? Simply, there's no Palestinian there. We are talking about the time of Moses. If we go right now and we check the Bible and we see the story, or even the Muslim stories, when the Muslims, they speak about the story of Jesus, who are they, the disciple of Jesus? Or even they are Jews. Okay, who is Jesus according to the Muslims? He's a Jew. So where is the Palestinians? The stupid Quran. No, I did not see to weave a single video. What he will do? I mean, why, guys, don't mention his name. This guy is a piece of shit. Sorry, don't mention this shit in my chat. He's just a, you know, this guy is a filthy. He's a businessman. He's a hamster. The Christian, you know, very shameful. If he have a little dignity, after slaughtering 1,300 people of his people, and hundreds are missing. Shouldn't he speak one word against the faith in Muhammad? He will not. Why? Because he's a businessman. You see, a faithful person, he don't care who he will be happy, who will be unhappy. He say what he believe. Those are businessmen. Because we Christians are friendly and we support Israel. This Toiva Singer, he knew that the Christians will not go after him. They are friendly people. We spit at them. But he don't dare to open his mouth on the Muslims. Do he dare even to open his mouth about the Israeli in Israel? Respond to Muslims? Aren't you an Israeli too? He don't dare to talk about it because he's a son. You know, this guy is a son of a whore. His mother, she did not feed him the milk of dignity, and there's many of them. They are just doing business. And sooner or later, and this is why my message to the Christians, you see, we support the Jews, even those who they are not believing in Jesus. Why? Because simply this is their land. We are saying the truth. We have to stand for the truth. If they accept Jesus or not, this is their business. For us, we are not going to curse people for not accepting Jesus. Will they curse themselves? If you don't want to go to heaven, you are doomed. It's your business. But we will not take the side of anybody just because, okay, you know what, the Jews, they are against Jesus, so we are going to take the side of Muslims. With the Muslims, they are against Jesus too. Same time, even if the war between Israel and Hindus, not Muslims, and Hindus don't believe in Jesus. If the Hindu is right, we will take the side of the Hindus. If the Jews are right, we will take the side of the Jews. And all of us renew, as we see, the stupid Quran and the Holy Bible mention it clearly that this is the land of the Jews. Do we have a better document to prove it? For both of us, Christians and Muhammadan, do you have a better document? Can one Abdul bring me a document says from his book that this is a land is not for the Jews? They cannot. As you see, their book, it says the opposite. So for us as a Christians, we are commanded to be truthful. You know, in the Old Testament, there's little details maybe many of you do not read. Like if you find the cow or the donkey of your enemy, you give it to him back. You don't steal it. You don't. We are not supporting thieves. This is their land. The thief is those who live in that land by the occupation, by the sword, not the Jews. In fact, when the Jews, they came to Israel, let us say they came back, right? I mean, many of them, they came back, start coming back. It was the Muslims who sold their land one by one to the Jews. The Jews, this is their city, this is their land. And it was the Ottoman Empire who welcomed them. The Sultan. But when the Jews became big in number, suddenly the Muslims, they want to throw them in the ocean. And they attacked first time, they lost. They attacked second time, they lost. Third time, they lost. Fourth time, they lost. And you name it. And the more they attack, the more they lose a land, and the Jews earn their land back. Otherwise, the Jews did not ask for Jerusalem, and they did, you know, they just came want to live peacefully next to the Muslims. They did not start a state. They did not even ask for a state. But the Muhammadan, with their hatred to Israel, they forced the Israeli to build their own state and to have their own guard and guardian and army. If you ask yourself, those Middle Eastern and the Middle East, all of them, they've been occupied by the Ottoman Empire for hundreds of years. Why nobody open his mouth? Because they are Muslims. Why Erdogan is welcome to rule Egypt? He is a Muslim. Why a person from Chechnya he rule, or a person from Albania he rule Egypt? How Albanian guy become a king of Egypt? Can somebody tell me? How come the Muslim don't complain? He's a Muslim. As long as he's a Muslim, it's okay. This is not about the land. And now, the important for us today, we don't care really who is going to believe this is the land of the Jews or not, because it's not up to you. It's a fact. You like it, you don't like it, go and drink from the ocean. And if you want to be an enemy to Israel, just give it a try. Just give it a try. Israel is a state, it exists in the map. So don't tell me you cannot find it. So if you are from Pakistan, we'll say takbir and attack Israel then. If you dare, you don't dare. Your biggest sheikh, Erdogan is a sheikh. And Bismillah, man, did you hear him reciting the Quran? It sounds like somebody have a diarrhea. He's a mute. What is the Prince of Qatar? Mute. He's negotiating, you know. Mute. What is the President of Egypt? Mute. Okay, who's not a mute? All of you are mute. Because you know your size. Those savage who go in the street, they are just savage. They don't know what they are talking about. If you are a man, join your army and attack Israel. Let us see what you can do. Those Abdul, they were dancing victorious. Why? Because they took those poor people in surprise. And what they killed? More than 97% of the one they killed, they are civilians. You see, if Hamas attack an army post of the Israeli army, nobody can complain. Nobody can complain. Actually, that will be, you know, I mean, the right thing to do for them. Aren't you against the Israeli army? Okay, fight the army. But this is not what they did. And still you will see some scumbags, they are justifying their evil. And now when Israel starts shooting back, and you know, I made a video just a few days ago, if you remember. About what? About Israel, before they hit any building in Gaza or any place, you know, they send people text message, please leave the building. Look, what the heck? I mean, what a nice army. What a friendly army. This is how you attack your enemy? You tell them leave? My video is 1 minute only. 1 minute. Just to refresh your memory if you forgot about it.
Have you ever asked yourself, how in the world the camera is fixed on the same exact building before the attack happened? And look what the title on the foreign media or the Western media. Residential buildings in Gaza Strip collapse after bombing. It is residential, brother. The stupid Israeli army until now practicing the following tactic. They send a message, can you believe it, by text phone for everybody live in the area. Say hello. We are going to bomb this building. Evacuate. How in the world those people are going to win a war with such mentality of stupidity? So every single dog of Hamas will evacuate. Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
This is why you see the cameras are waiting 10 minutes in advance, focusing on the building.
10 minutes in advance, you will see people gathering from far distance to watch what will happen. Why? Because what they call them a criminal killing civilians, they warn everybody to leave. And now, because they notice somebody sent my video to the IDF, and I'm serious about that, told them, look, this guy is laughing at you. A Jewish soldier, he called his commander saying, hello, Habibi, today, give me a report, Habibi, today. The soldier will report back saying, Habibi, commander, today we killed 10 buildings and 0 Hamas. You killed who? We killed 10 buildings and we killed 0 Hamas. How you can kill 10 buildings? They are killing buildings. I mean, what kind of war this war is? You tell your enemy, hey, Abdul, leave because we want to kill the building? And then the Abdul, he texts everybody. Actually, you text them already. Hey, Assalamu alaikum, Allahu Akbar. Israelis send us text messages to leave because they want to kill the building. Brother Muhammad, do you hear me? Stop farting. Okay, now, listen. We received text message here in our area. It says we have to evacuate, brother. Should we evacuate? We should. Why? Because if we don't leave, they will... okay. Okay, I get you, I get you. If they don't leave, then the missile hit the building, and then the building collapse on us, and we will become barbecue. I get it, I get it. Hey, brother, by the way, does that mean we should leave now or later? Abdul, you have to explain to him. So the IDF are sending messages. This is how friendly they are. And those Abdul taking advantage. They knew that before they attack, they will send them a message. And now the IDF, they wanted the Abdul, all the Abdul in Gaza to leave, except, you know, the fighters. The Hamas, they don't want the rest of the Abdul to leave because this is their human shield. Who is the coward? Who is the coward? They don't want their own civilian to leave, because, you know what? If you are a fighter, if you are a brave man, why you don't want your mom to leave so she can not get hurt? Why you don't want your sister, your son to leave? Even they are sons of Hamas. They don't want it to, because they want to use them as a human shield. They are cowards. I saw a journalist asking an officer. She said to him, you know, sometimes I say to myself, why in the world those people, they are even the one who represent an army? They don't even know how to answer. Just get the microphone to Christian Prince. So the stupid Western women, she said, journalist supposedly, do you think it's enough time, 24 hours to evacuate? What he should say, well, they did not give our civilian 5 minutes to run away. They did not give the children 5 minutes to call their parents before they shot them and they raped them. And now you are saying to me, to move less than 2 kilometers need more than 25 hours? It's less than 2 kilometers away. So the journalist, she is smart. Do you think it's enough for 24 hours to leave? What do you want? I mean, those people, they are wounded. They killed thousands of their civilians, and you want them now to give them 1 month vacation? The nation is at war. Have you ever heard of an enemy, your enemy, giving you 24 hours to leave? And it's not enough. They are just moving 2 kilometers away. Not like they are not going to a different country. It's just across from this side of Gaza. They are in Gaza. They are still in Gaza. They are not even anywhere. Just move from this location to this location for your safety. We are coming. And the Western media is upset. Do you think it's a 24-hour, you know? I mean, who is the one who gave this woman a microphone? Do you agree with cutting all supplies? Well, what about cutting the necks? So if you cut the necks of the babies, you agree with it, but if they cut the power on you, you get upset. Look, you're human, you know, they cut electricity for us. You don't even pay for electricity. Imagine they are getting the electricity and water for free. They don't pay for it. So after you rape their children and kill them, you want them to provide you with food and electricity and water. Do you want sardine, brother? I mean, what do you like, by the way, for lunch? Do you like tuna? What about lobster? So we curse them, we kill them, we rape them, and now we complain because they cut our water. And like, what are you doing? Hey, Jack Shalom, what are you doing, Habibi? You cut the water for us? This is not nice of you. So what if we killed 40 babies and we put their heads in the windows? So what if we burn some of them? So what if we rape dead women? Still, you have to open the water for us. And we still have your hostages. You forgot, don't you want to water them? So it doesn't matter what the Jews did or what they will do. They will label them as evil. Well, in this scenario, you better be evil then. It's punishing the whole population. Well, when you killed all those people in the street, you punish some of the population, or you discriminate. Do you see the hypocrisy of those people? All population. Well, what's wrong with punishing all the population? All the population, they dance when Hamas attack. All population of Gaza, they dance in 9/11. The one who danced for the death of my children, he is not a civilian. You punish the whole population. When you are shooting missiles at Israel, and the missiles fail everywhere, are you punishing the whole population or some population? Do you see how dummy, stupid, hypocrite, liars they are? If you do to them what they do to you, you are bad. You are bad. And not only that, all those people, to make money, they have to go and work in Israel. Imagine, they give them jobs. Why the Prince of Qatar don't feed them? Or the Prince of Qatar only, he provide money for villas for the leaders of Hamas, not for the people, the poor people. Every single one of Hamas, he have a big salary from Qatar. This is the truth. When Hamas leader make a speech about killing the Jews, every single Jews, when Muhammad, he says, you kill all the Jews, is he punishing the whole population? Are you saying that Muhammad is a scumbag? Isn't it Muhammad in the Quran says, kill the Christian and the Jews until they pay the jizya with submission and subdued and humility? Isn't it Muhammad, he said, when you see a Christian or a Jew in the street, force him to that sewage? Was he treating the whole group or just one? Oh, Abu is shocked. He is very sensitive. You know, Abu, he's shocked about, I'm really shocked about, you know, the opinion here. So we make opinion is shake you and shock you, but cutting the head of babies and raping old women and young women did not shock you. Get out of here, son of Muta. He is shocked, you know, this guy is shocked. Oh, that's disgusting. You will be shocked more when the Israeli army enter and make every single of muta of Hamas shish kebab. As you know, I don't drink really. I mean, I drink once every 2 years, you know. But when the Israeli army make them shish kebab, I will buy a beer. So I can say, take a beer, for real. Are you shocked now? All of us, we will be happy to see Hamas, every single dog of them is dead. The Bible says the one who killed should be killed. The one who killed shall be killed. This is the penalty. The one who lived by the sword, the Lord, he said, die by the sword. Which means you live by the sword, you kill people. The penalty for you is death. You will be killed. So why you are upset? And now when the real fighters, they are coming to them, they are hiding in their tunnels like rats. Where is the brave ones? You know, I remember, this is a long time ago, maybe some of you were not born, because as you know, I am an ancient person. The Israeli army, they landed in a highway in Beirut, close to the airport. I don't know how many Lebanese are here. And they capture one of the leaders of Hezbollah, a big sheikh. And they capture his bodyguard with him. And not only that, the Israeli, they went down in the street and they have dogs with them. They have dogs, they are walking like, you know. Hezbollah disappear. The Shia fighter disappear. Hezbollah took the sheikh, Hezbollah they fly, Hezbollah say goodbye, Hezbollah send the flowers and kisses to everybody, shake hands. After they left and the sky is empty, suddenly Hezbollah in the street shooting, Allahu Akbar, where you been 5 minutes ago? Disappear. And this is what happened in 2006. Hezbollah are heroes. The second the Israelis start giving them what they deserve, they start asking everybody. Do you remember when the Muslims around the world, they came, please stop the genocide, please stop, we are no match, please. So as long as the Jews are nice to you, you shoot at them. But when they say, okay, is that what do you want? You know, I describe those Hezbollah and Hamas as the same. Once I witnessed this. A little Chihuahua, I'm serious. A little Chihuahua was barking like crazy, and he is like going to break his leash to attack a Doberman. Are you listening? A Doberman. And the Doberman, he was looking like, what the heck is this? What kind of a creature is that? Is that a frog? The Chihuahua, the owner of the Chihuahua, have hard time to him stop. And the Doberman looking at him like, you know, he's shaking his head, like looking around, like, what is this? What is this a creature? This is how I see Hamas and Hezbollah and the rest of you, Chihuahua. And you think you can eat the Doberman. In fact, those are the people of the Lion of Judah. Are you match for that? So a Chihuahua, he got a Kalashnikov. What do you think? He think he is now controlling the whole universe. Just like, so what you will do if we give you a nuclear weapon? What you will do exactly? Now the lions are coming to you. No more babies. What you will do? Suddenly now you believe in a human right. Suddenly now you deserve food and shelter. Do you know what Hamas they do to their own people? How many of you remember a video I made long time ago? It's called The Ugliness of Israel. and the beauty of Hamas. Anyone remember it? The ugliness of Israel and the beauty of Hamas. In fact, my videos have like a huge number of viewers because the Muslim Abdul, they thought, oh, this guy is, you know, is attacking Israel. I went to sleep. I woke up second day. I found like, what? 400,000. The number is going so crazy. 500,000 overnight. I was showing in that video how Hamas are killing their own group, their own Palestinian, so-called Palestinian, who they are member of Yasser Arafat militant terrorist. Actually, I can find for you many videos like that. Let us see. But will take time to find it because now you type the word Hamas, you see nothing but what is happening now. Due to what we have, we need to go back on time. This is why Gaza, this is why Hamas, they don't go to the West Bank. They will be arrested, they will be killed. And this is why the group of Yasser Arafat didn't go to the Gaza, because if they go there, they will be killed. We have to go back, I think, 11 years ago in videos. Let us see. And you will see how Hamas are killing Palestinians, slaughtering them, throwing them even from the top of the roof. Literally. And you know, like I might spend some time to find it, but you can search. Let me search for my old video. Hold on. The beauty ugliness of Israel. Yeah, the Muslim, they love that title, you know. They thought that this guy is attacking Israel. But when they start watching the beauty of Hamas, there we go. The video, my video, the original video, have like, I don't know, 600, 700,000, and then YouTube delete it. But some people download my video. This is why it's important to download my videos. This is part number 2, and there is part number 1. And this was done like 11 years ago or 12 years ago. They kill each other, they slaughter each other, and no Muslim open his mouth. They throw each other from the top of the roof. They tie the legs of the guy who is from different party, they tie his feet to the motorcycle and they drag him until his head disappear. They drag him behind the car or the motorcycle just because he is from different group. Right now, actually, as we speak, the so-called Palestinian in the south, in Lebanon, in the camps, they are killing each other. The group of Arafat versus the Islamist. And let me tell you what will happen now. We know that Israel now preparing themselves to take over in Gaza, right? But what Israel will do after? I know what they will do after. And later you tell me if I'm wrong. They will take Gaza. They will strip Hamas from their ability to control, and then they will negotiate with the group of Arafat to take over Gaza. Who want to bet that this will happen? And now what will happen if this will happen? And I believe this is what will happen. Hamas, in order to take Gaza again, they have to kill the fighters of Arafat. Which means they have to do exactly what they did 11 years ago. But this time, Israel is going to sponsor the terrorists of Arafat, because those are nicer terrorists. Yeah, you remind me. You know, do you know what the king of Jordan, the father of this guy, the potato, the king of Jordan now, his father, do you know what he did? There is something in the history, it's called Aylul al-Aswad. Anyone knows what I'm talking about? Let me find you something, just to show you how all Muslim words, all Muslims, they don't want those who they call themselves Palestinian in their countries. In Jordan, those who call themselves Palestinian did not like the king of Jordan, so they decided to take over. They didn't want to take the country. The same they tried to do in Lebanon. Yasser Arafat, suddenly he became the president of Lebanon. I mean, there is a president in the palace for the Lebanese. Suddenly, the Cuban president Castro, come to the airport of Beirut, and the Lebanese don't know, even the authority, like, he's coming to meet who? He's coming to meet Yasser Arafat. He have a state by his own, inside Lebanon. The same they tried to do in Jordan. So the king of Jordan, he killed tens of thousands of them. The Muslim from Chechnya alone, they killed at least 2,000 to 3,000 of the Palestinians. What about the war in Lebanon? Hezbollah and Harakat Amal, they killed thousands of Palestinians in Lebanon. So how they are claiming now they support them? Nobody support them. All of them, they are trying to gain reputation, which means they use them to make themselves sound good and heroes. The king of Jordan, he hate them. The president of Egypt, he hate them. The king of Saudi Arabia, he hate them. Kuwait, they kicked them out. Every single one of them. Why? Because when Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait, every single one of those so-called Palestinian, they took the side of Saddam Hussein. Imagine the Kuwaiti, they give them residency, they give them nice jobs, because they are refugee. Poor people, they come from their country, they lost their land. So what the Kuwaiti did, they have a very, very special situation for them. Like, you know, if you want to work in Kuwait, if you are from the Middle East, you have to get a working visa. It's very difficult. You have even to pay for it, and you don't get a good salary. But if you are a Palestinian, nobody kick you out. You live like a king in Kuwait. And then Saddam Hussein attacked. And overnight, every one of those who live in Kuwait from so-called Palestinian, they join Saddam Hussein. They betray the ones who host them, gave them jobs, gave them refuge, gave them food, gave them villas. I mean, they live like kings. They are not refugee no more. When you see a refugee, you think they are like living in a camp. No, each one of them, he have a very high paid job, which is, he's doing nothing. This is Kuwait, where oil is coming like crazy from the ground. Overnight, they betray Kuwait. This is why in Kuwait, after the American they free Kuwait, the Kuwaiti prince, he kicked every single citizen from so-called Palestine. This is the truth. Do you usually talk about the massacre of Sabra and Shatila? Oh, I can talk about it, no problem. When the Palestinian, they kidnap Christians and priests and they kill them, and then the Christian, they respond, oh, it's a massacre, what you did. So look what they do. Those people, they attack you at your home, and now what they will do the same. The same as Hamas did now. They did in Lebanon. They go, they kidnap people from the street. They kidnap people going to their work. They get a van full of children from school, and either they kidnap them asking for ransom. Actually, that's what they used to do for a living. Yasser Arafat, every week, he kidnapped an airplane. And then, when you respond to their aggression, you commit a massacre. You are not a human. You are a bad person. And this is what they just did with Israel. They killed their children just 5 days ago. I mean, it's not 5 years ago. And now they are crying, you know, what is the human right? What is that what you do? You are bombing civilian? Huh? This is what they do. They kill you, and they go in your funeral, holding flowers, playing victims, that they are the good ones. And now the Israelis are getting ready. For what? What do you think? They are getting ready for what? What they will do exactly when they go there?
Let
me guess. Let me guess. I'm not sure really what they will do. Hold on. I assure you they will not rape babies. I assure you they will not take dead women, make them naked, put them in a truck. I assure you that the shoe of one of them, he have way more ethic than Hamas. This is the truth. This is the truth. They kill you, they rape you, and then they play victims. And now every Muslim calling TV stations, do you see we have our kids, they have no water. My baby, she don't have milk. What I will do now? Yesterday you were raping their babies, burning their babies, killing their babies. And when Hamas came back, the video is there. The civilians, they were dancing in the street, Allahu Akbar, and women, they are making the voice of victory. La, 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 la. We saw you. The same they did in 9/11. The same exactly they did in 9/11. And the stupid American, they give them food, money. They build the schools for them for free from our money. European Union, the same, hundreds of millions of dollars every year come to them. But those are, they have Qatar, they have Saudi Arabia, they have all the Muslim world. Why we need to pay for them? And you know what make them upset more? That I am a Middle Eastern and I am an Arab, supposedly. Supposedly. Because it's not my fault. I mean, you don't choose where you're born. Right? You don't choose. It is the most corrupt, hypocrite, filthy place to be born in is in the Middle East. They are the top people who speak about ethic. Nobody like them in ethic. They are the best people in ethic. They rape children. women, mothers, they cannot send their daughters in the street. They cannot. They will come back bleeding. Women, she cannot walk alone in the street. She need a guardian. She need a chihuahua. She need a German shepherd with her, because it's a peaceful society and people are very high ethic. If a woman, she go in the bus, 1,000 hands will be touching her vagina and the rest in her back, and not to mention her breast. But they speak so much about ethic. Every single police is corrupt, every single judge is corrupt, every single president, king, all of them, they are corrupt. But in their TV stations, there's no problem. The country is peaceful. Not like America, there is a shooting in Chicago. In America, if somebody fought in the highway, you will hear it in the news. In the Middle East, if 1,000 people died, there's nothing happening. What are you talking about? This is the truth. If you look at Israel, just to show you how different it is. I mean, those people, they themselves were refugee. They, the Jews themselves, they were refugee, right? And they come and they start building their own land from scratches. Look at them now. And look at those Arab there. What is the difference? Why those people, they are the most advanced, the most smart, the most educated. The whole world need them. Who need anyone from Gaza? But if you go right now, check your microwave, you will see it's made in where? The chips made where? The software made where? Even when Muslim leaders, they want to spy at their own citizen, they call the Israeli. Saudi Arabia, Emirat, Bahrain, Qatar, you name it. All of them, they use Israeli software to spy at their own citizen. Am I lying? Prove me wrong. In fact, all the Muslim countries, they sign peace agreement one after one because they want Israel to protect them from Iran. That is the truth. They are not afraid Israel will attack them, occupy them. They are afraid from the Muslim neighbor, because this is what Muslims do for a living. They kill each other. Am I lying? Who is the one who killed the Muslim caliphate? You tell me. The Jews, they killed only Muhammad. All of us, we know the story about a Jewish woman. She went to Walmart and she bought like a cheap rat poison. She put it in the food for Muhammad, and Muhammad, you know, and he died. And then, by the way, the story there is very funny, because Muhammad, he asked her, no, I mean, the story is really funny. Look how Muslims, they fabricate things. So Muhammad was eating. A guy next to him, he ate from the goat and he died immediately. The Muslim, they claim that Allah told the goat to tell Muhammad not to eat. But the guy, he ate already. It took Allah some time to activate the goat. The goat is dead, cooked. I mean, Allah took him some time. Hey, goat, tell him, don't eat. He's like, meh. You know, she's not talking. Let me check my computer. His connection, internet is slow. Allah trying to activate the goat to tell Muhammad, don't eat, don't eat. The goat is not moving. The goat is cooked. The goat is pieces. The people are eating, and Muhammad, you know. And then the Muslim, they claim that Muhammad, he stopped eating because the goat told him not to eat no more. I mean, the guy next to him is dead, and now the goat is talking. Shouldn't the goat? If a guy next to you, he was eating, he died immediately. What do you mean the goat told him? And the goat told him after he ate. And then the story continued that Muhammad, he suffered for more than 4 years. He vomited everything he eat. Who did that to him? A Jewish woman. Muhammad, he asked her, why you did that? She said to him, Well, if you are a prophet of Allah, of God, you know what she meant, your God will save you. If you are a false prophet, you will be killed. And this is exactly what happened. And the story is authentic, approved by Muslims. Actually, we receive it from the Muslims, not from us. The goat told Muhammad, hey Muslims, is the goat will tell Hamas now what the plan of the Israeli? Do you think the goats of Hamas, they will tell Hamas the plan of the Jews now? Yeah, we know what those Yasser Arafat and the others they did in many areas, not only in Damour and other places. You know, they kill you, and then when you respond to them, they cry. They say, "What you are doing? That's not a human behavior. Not a human behavior." And you know, the funny is that those Muslims, they hate each other. Like if you go to Lebanon right now, you will see every single Muslim praying for the death of every Shia in Lebanon. This is the truth. And the Shia doing the same. You go to Syria, is the same. You go to Iraq, is the same. Where is the Muslim who support Muslims? This is why I laugh when somebody says the Muslims are united against Israel. You guys, you have no idea. In fact, I believe strongly that a lot of information about terrorist attack is coming from Turkey and from Egypt and from Emirates and from Saudi Arabia. They are sharing a lot of information with the American. In fact, when ISIS did an attack in Afghanistan, if anyone of you remember, they enter into a place. One of them, he exploded himself. He put some C4 in his anus as usual, and he exploded himself. Who was there in the CIA office? The brother of the King of Jordan. What he's doing there? He's there to help them. He have a team, Jordanian team, supporting the CIA mission. And the brother of the King of Jordan, he is the officer in charge of the connection between the CIA and the Secret Service of Jordan. Secret Service in Jordan simply is a bunch of gang. They just kidnap people, beat them, anyone speak against the king. And in the same time, they have a lot of informers in the mosque. So if Abdul say to Abdul, brother, do you like to join Hamas, brother? Sure, where? Meet me tomorrow there. They will be waiting for them. They arrest them, they all. Those are the Muslims. Who is the one who led the American towards Saddam Hussein? His driver, bodyguard. Who is the one who led to Osama bin Laden? His doctor. Who is the one who killed Uthman? Who is the one who killed the caliphates? All of them. One by one, Muslims. Who is the one who burned the house of Fatima, the daughter of Muhammad? Umar. Who is the one who killed her baby? Umar. Who is the one who caused her death? Umar. Who is the one who killed the grandsons of Muhammad? Muslims. Sunni. So when somebody says they are united, they will unite, I laugh. And by the way, even if they unite, what they can do? What they can do? You see, Israel alone can burn the whole earth, not only the Muslim countries. I am not joking. This is why they will relax. You see the attack, when you became so powerful, you get stupid. You go sleep, because who is going to dare to attack me? Who is the army really dare to attack us? This is why you see Iran keep talking about attacking us, death to America, death to Israel, but they don't dare really to launch a war, because they knew that it will be the end. So what they do, they use militant group to say it's not us, It's not a country. It's not Iran. That's Hamas. Deal with them. They are a bunch of gang. Oh, those Hezbollah, they are in Lebanon. These are not us. So they use those people as a proxy because they don't dare to go in face-to-face war with Israel. Let us say somebody, he don't dare to attack you, so he have a dog. So he asks the dog to bark or even bite you. And if the dog bite you, he says, this is a dog. It's not me. It's a dog. Otherwise, give me one reason for all of them not to attack Israel immediately. There's no reason, except that they are so weak and they knew their size. They knew that they are no match to fight Israel. And count my words. The Palestinians in the West Bank and the head of the Palestinian Authority, so-called authority, created by the American. Those are the group of Yasser Arafat. They are praying to Allah day and night that every single one of Hamas is going to be killed in the coming few days. Why? Because that will make them in control of all the population of so-called Palestinians. And the Israelis are going to bring the so-called Palestinian Authority to take over Gaza. And sooner or later you will say, oh, how a Christian prince, he knew. I'm not a prophet, but I'm using my brain. The Israelis, they have no interest to stay in such a trashy area. I mean, even the Arab inside Israel is the most criminal society ever. Go right now, search. Even the Arab themselves complaining, we need the help of Israel. Shooting, raping, killing every day in the Arab society inside Israel. They are killing each other. They are killing Israeli. Very corrupt people. But because of Islam, if a Muhammadan, his penis is not standing for the anthem, he blamed the Jews. If his wife, she cheat on him, he blamed the Jews. If he have no job, he blamed the Jews. If he have no electricity, he blamed even if he live in Pakistan. Why in Iran people selling their kidneys? Because of the Jews. Why women are working as hookers? Because of the Jews. And how and where they learn this from? From the idiot Muhammad. Muhammad, he claimed that every bad thing in the world happened because of the Jews, especially food and women. There's two creatures. Muhammad, he blamed everything for them. And this is authentic. If not the Jews, meat would not decay. And if not Eve, women will not betray their husbands. So now we understand the mentality of blaming the Jews for everything coming from where? In fact, sometimes I speak to friends, like something happened, like is the connection is weak, etc. I say let's blame the for like as a joke. I say let us blame the Jews. You know, God, this is what they do. They blame their failure on the Jews. Anything happened, it is the Jews. Here we go. The food damage. Why the food damage? Why we have refrigerator and freezer? Why we need them? Because of the Jews. If there's no Jews, the meat will be fine. You leave it a year, come back, the meat is fine. Which means if a dead body, human being, he died, why his body will decay? Because of the Jews. This is how filthy Muhammad is. And this is why those Muhammadan, they blame the Jews for anything. And if there is no Jews, they will blame the Christians. But now all the hate is focusing on the Jews. If they kill all the Jews, now they will change the direction to the Christians. If they kill all the Christians, they will change the direction to the Hindus. If they kill all the Hindus, they will change the direction But the Buddhist, it is reality. It's an evil, garbage religion. But we have to admit, Muhammad, he is very, very observing person. Like as an example, Muhammad, he discovered something very unique. Me, myself, I'm not so smart to discover it. You know, I don't know how Muhammad, he's so smart. I mean, this guy is coming from different galaxy. Muhammad, once upon a time, he was watching a rat. The rat come every day. The same rat. You know rats. They are looking for a food. I'm just looking for the hadith for you. Huh. Where is the hadith? Ah, here we go. So Muhammad noticed something very important. And nobody in the world can notice like Muhammad. Trust me. This guy is scientifically born as a scientist. He's born as that. Like, you know, he was observing. So he noticed that the rat, he drink the milk of a sheep. But the rat does not drink the milk of the camel. Muhammad, he put his arm under his head. Why the rat is not drinking the camel milk? And why the rat drinking the sheep milk? Bingo. Muhammad lived between the Jews and he heard that the Jews, they don't drink the camel milk. What the heck? Bingo, Muhammad, I got it. Those are Jewish rats. And they are Orthodox. And they are following the Torah. So as you see in the story, Muhammad, he said, a group of Israelites were lost. What? What happened? Lost. Okay. Nobody knows what they did. So how you know they're lost? Aren't you the prophet? How come you do not know? But, man, when Muhammad, he said, but, I mean, just sit down in your butt because you might feel down from laughing. I do not see them except that they were cursed and changed into rats. Are you serious? No way. What is the proof? Here we go. Muhammad now is Hamas leader. He is the leader of Hamas. Logic. This is logic. Look. 4. If you put the milk of a she-camel in the front of a rat, it will not drink it. But if the milk of a sheep will drink it. And that is the reason for him to believe that those are Jewish rats. And you are telling me why Hamas are so smart? And why they want to have sex with dead body of a woman they just killed? And why they are going to go to the moon in the top of a flying carpet? And why they want to kill every lizard? Because the lizard is the enemy of Allah. This is Muhammad. This guy, he see the Jews everywhere. Why? The Jews getting busted. In fact, Muhammad, he been schooled by a rabbi teaching him monotheism. And this is written in their books. And Muhammad, he followed the Jew. He said, okay, let us do what he is saying. A Muslim saying to me, why you don't call Fifi anymore? My friend, I never called Fifi or Sisi. What about you ask your Fifi, Sisi, call me. If they are real men, let us do jihad now. You don't dare to call me. You don't dare to let me call you. Give me Skype. I will call right now. Potato, sons of Muta. Who dare to give me his Skype of all those names you mentioned? They don't dare. They are doing striptease now. You see, I called Mimi hijab. He hung up on me a couple of times. He did not even let me talk. And he put the computer far away from the microphone so nobody will hear me. Coward. I am the one who called. Do you dare? I will make you square. Christian Prince, why you don't call my sister so Fifi? Your sister is not a man. If he is a man or she is a man, you know, give me your Skype, I will call right now. Immediately. And let us see who is the one running away. No, Christian Prince, I will debate you face to face only. I swear by Allah, I'm wanting to fly to America. They debate everybody online except the Christian Prince, because the Christian Prince, he don't go anywhere. He sit in his office wearing his short, drinking coffee. Here we go. And make Muhammad shish kebab. They knew I don't go anywhere. No, they want to debate you face to face. Sheikh Uthman, face to face. Muhammad Hijab, face to face. Bibi, maybe face to face. All of them, nobody want to do ass to ass. When the Israeli come over to you, you turn your ass. If you are a man, call me. We went to Zakir Naik. Zakir Naik, he have a heart attack when he saw my name in the chat. What? No way. He's here? Christian Prince, I have heard you, and I'm going to get you busted. Zakir Naik, what are you doing in my house? Christian Prince, give me the microphone. Zakir Naik, don't touch it. Just take the microphone. This is my microphone. Where is your microphone? Bring your microphone with you. Christian Prince, first of all, I am getting you but the surprise in the microphone. So what surprise? What microphone? This is my microphone. So if you want to use it, you have to pay me. Christian Prince, first of all, be a man and give me the microphone. Otherwise, I will tell everybody what are you wearing right now. Zakir Naik, don't tell them, man. What is wrong with you? Christian Prince, every people. Zakir Naik, what are you doing? Don't tell him what I'm wearing, man. Shame on you. What are you doing? Come on. Zakir Naik, you know what? Don't talk about what I'm wearing. Let us talk about what Prophet Muhammad was wearing when man he entered his room, and Umar entered his room, and Abu Bakr entered his room, and he was naked. Are you there? Zakir, come on, take the microphone. Tell them what I'm wearing. You tell them what I'm wearing, I will tell them what Muhammad was wearing. Tell them. What? You don't want to talk no more? Why? Do you drink she camel milk? You know, the Muhammadan, they drink the she camel milk, but Muhammad, he claimed that camels are made of shaitan, which means they are drinking the milk of shaitan, the piss of shaitan, sorry. They drink the piss of the shaitan. Am I lying? Read. The guy, he ordered them to drink the piss of the shaitan. Hey, Hamas, you don't need water from Israel. As long as you have a lot of camels, just drink their piss, man. Where is the evil? Hold on. I will give you the hadith. Hold on. Read with me, Allah. So this madman Muhammad, he drunk and he commanded his followers to drink camel urine. But the same man, I'm just trying to find the hadith for you. Where is the hadith? Here we go. Prophet Muhammad said, perform prayer in the sheep resting place. But that means a lot of shit there anyway. but don't perform prayer in the camel resting place. Why? For they were created from the devil. So camels are created from the devil, yet you command the Muslim to drink their urine? You Muslims drink the devil urine. Prove me wrong. It's in front of you. It is in front of you. So this is my only request to the IDF of Israel. Please, don't forget to provide unlimited supply of camel urine when you get the leaders of Hamas, and force them to drink camel urine until they get drunk live on air. And put a big screen in the heart of London so Mimi Hijab and Susu Fifi Dudu Mimi will watch in Trafalgar Square. Isn't it going to be pleasant to see Hamas drinking camel urine and treated according to Islam? Look, look, look. The Israeli army is going to treat Hamas according to the teaching of a prophet of Allah. No more water. Camel urine. Halal camel urine. I mean, even what his name? Lili Dawa. Brothers and sisters, we are proud of it. Don't forget to buy our halal cat food. Halal cat food. I mean, have you ever heard of a stupid religion like this? The guy is sitting live on air. Halal cat food. The cat is a Muslim. Yes, the brother is a Muslim. Is she converted to Islam? Yes, brother. She said the meal. The cat. So when the cat, she is eating a mice, is that making her a Muslim? Exactly, brother. Oh boy. Anyway, so let me repeat what will happen in the coming few weeks. IDF will take over Gaza. Then they will ask the terrorist of Yasser Arafat to replace the terrorist of Hamas, because those are the enemy of each other, even though now they claim that they are supporting each other. But the fact, we know that this is absolutely false. And by the way, in such an act, Hamas is out of the image. And the agreement will be that Hamas will not be allowed to exist in Gaza no more. And any member of Hamas will be arrested immediately by the terrorist of Yasser Arafat. Count my words and let us see if this is what will happen. Are you going to debate someone face to face? Yeah, I want to debate Allah face to face. But the problem, you do not know the face of Allah from his ass. Based on the description of Muhammad, it's very hard to find where is Allah face. Your God, Allah, don't have shoulders. He don't have a chest. He don't have a stomach. But he have a face, he have a shin. Have you ever heard of someone, his name is a Christian prince, is going to debate a shin face? Christian prince, are you going to debate somebody face to face? If you don't dare to debate me by calling me, do you really dare to debate me face to face? I get scared when I see myself. Did you ask yourself why I'm still single? I mean, seriously. Hello, lady. Can I talk to you? No, can you stay away from me? Okay, just okay. Hold on, no problem. Okay, to try with the second lady. Are you single? What? I will call the police for you. What happened to your face? Hold on. Okay, God made me this way. What I would do? You Muslim want to debate me face to face? I mean, you do pee in your pants just by having me live on air. I open my Skype for 6-7 hours and nobody dare of you just to call me. And you want to debate me face to face? What this guy's name? Not Uthman, the ketchup boy. The other guy, Daniel. He want to debate David Wood. He want to debate everybody, but he don't dare. He don't even dare to mention my name. potatoes, tomatoes, ketchup, boys. My friend, I am the one who made Allah fart, even he have no gas. How he did it? Allahu Alam. Do you remember that one? He said, God cannot enter his creation. If God can enter creation, supposedly he refuted Christianity in 1 minute. What the video name? Refuting Christianity in 1 minute. 1 minute, just 1 minute. God cannot enter his creation, because if he entered his creation, he became independent. 2 weeks later, Allah entered his creation. How he did it? Allahu Alam. I mean, can I find even one of you is not donkey? Hold on, don't mention the word donkey. Your prophet said this about those who you say they want to debate me. Your prophet, because obviously he considered you smart, he said, aren't you afraid that one of you to raise his head before the Imam and Allah will make his head the head of a donkey? I mean, have you ever heard of a stupid man like Muhammad saying that? How many one of you raise his head before the Imam rose his head? Now I understand why all of you look like donkeys. It's in the front of you. Was Muhammad making fun of the Muslims? Or he was serious? If you say he's serious, that means he think you are stupid, all of you. If you believe in this, prove me wrong. Raise your head before the Imam. I mean, there's a 1 billion Muslim. How many of them every day they raise their head before the Imam? Abdul saying to me, why the hate CP? Man, and he's crying. How I can answer this guy? You broke my heart, brother. Abdul, he is Abdul, and he is against hate. How cute. Well, can you call me and read for me chapter 5, verse 14? Do you? In the Quran, in the yellow pages of the scumbag Muhammad, he said, Allah will spread hatred and enmity between the Christians. Until the day of judgment. Listen, Prince, why the hate? Why, huh? Why the hate? Abdul, you are speaking like, are you from that, you know, those bend over thing? Abdul talking about hate? Baby rapist. Did you like rape the Jews and kill those old women and men because you are full of love? You're so cute. Did you take selfie with the dead man? You just cut his head? According to the stupid Quran, Allah is the devil. He spread hatred between the Christians until the day of judgment. So if Abdul asks you why hate, let him ask Allah. Allah is the hate vendor. You know, there is a Pepsi-Cola vendor, Coca-Cola vendor, Heineken vendor. Allah is the hate vendor. Allah is the blood vendor. Allah is a scumbag vendor. And if you are a person who follow Allah, according to the Quran, you cannot even love your own family and parents and children. Muhammad, he said in the Quran, in his fabricating book, you will not find one single Abdul. And by the way, Trump is copying me these days. He keeps saying Abdul, Abdul. Ask him what he got. I'm sure Trump is watching my videos. I'm telling you. Otherwise, he never said Abdul before. This is the holy shitty Quran, chapter 58, 22. Allah said, you will not find a single Abdul in the world who believe in Allah and his prophet. He will make a friendship and love those who oppose Allah and his prophet. Do you see it? The translation, by the way, is false. It says he will be loving to those who oppose Allah. Do you see it? This is your Quran teaching. Even if they are your parents, even if they are your sons, Even if they are your kids. It's in front of you. Abdul. This is why they don't dare to call me, because whatever they say, I will get them busted in the spot. In fact, you know, once I said to Abdul in the chat, I said to them, give me any 3 words. 3 words, I will get your story to bust your prophet. This is how sure I am. I can get your, even if you give me just 3 words. The guy did not give me 3 words. He gave me 1. He said microwave. And he said to himself, let us see what Christian Prince can do. Christian Prince, I just told you microwave. Give me a story to get my prophet busted. I said, sure, sure. Here we go. Your prophet is the first microwave maker ever. He could not believe it. I can find microwave from the hadith. Here we go. When the believer Muhammad said, want to have a child in the paradise, he will conceive it and he will give it birth in less than 20 minutes. This is the fastest microwave ever. And what is making me really confused, how in the world Mr. He, Hamas leader, will conceive a child and he will give birth to it? From where? From your anus? And who is the one who's going to do boom boom to you? Guys, does it say he? Look at the first translation, you know. He will be pregnant. He will deliver it. He, who, ha. Learn about Semitic metaphor. That's a metaphor. I guess the your penis in heaven will be endless is a metaphor. So Muhammad Yusuf, my friend, Mr. Metaphor Boy, listen to me. The bomb the Israeli now they are shooting at Hamas are metaphorical bombs. I'm using your logic. Bear with me or bear with me. When the Israeli army get in and they put their fingers in the butt of every one of Hamas, it's metaphorical. When you see the tanks of the Israeli army going inside Gaza very soon, it's metaphorical. It's not, you got it wrong. If you see thousands of Hamas are dead, it's metaphorical. And let us play metaphorical. Abdul, what semantic, what metaphor, what word? I mean, your prophet says your penis will be endless. Okay, give me the metaphor of endless penis. I'm listening. People, don't you like to hear what is the metaphor of endless penis? I'm waiting. When Muhammad, he promised you endless penis. Abdul, how in the world even you can have sex with the woman she is next to you, but your penis is in the 7th galaxy? Obviously, your penis is very soft. Otherwise, how you can make a U-turn? The woman she is next to you. I don't want to give more details. I mean, metaphorical details. Yeah, Abdul, when your prophet, he commanded you to drink the camel piss, was it metaphorical piss? What happened? He stopped texting. Can you give me a metaphorical answer at least? What the heck? Are you dead literally or metaphorically? Because you're not texting anymore. Are you searching Google? Looking for the story about your penis will be endless? And not only that, Muhammad, he said, وَفَرْجٌ يَسَعُ ذَلِكَ, which means a vagina which fit for that penis. What the heck? How big the woman will be? That means the woman vagina will go endless too. How the vagina will be endless? وَفَرْجٌ يَسَعُ ذَلِكَ. Those are Hamas. They believe in this garbage. So don't wonder why they are savage, trashy, garbage, maniac, mentally ill. This is their prophet. Those people, they worship penis. This is the religion of Mr. Penis. Every one of them, he attacked the Jews to get women to use his penis, to want to rape them. And if he die, his dream is his penis. They don't care for God. Muhammad, he knew exactly he is talking to who. Who is his client. You need to understand metaphor. No problem. I'm waiting for you to give me the metaphor of endless penis. Guys, this guy, he keeps saying to me, you need to understand metaphor. Okay, give me the metaphor of the hadith in front of us. If you wish to have a baby, you will conceive the baby, you will be pregnant, brother. And you will deliver it too, in less than 20 minutes. Oh boy. Anyway, guys, I think we have enough for today. Did we have enough? I don't know, today we don't have too many. Like we have like 1,700 something. You guys are, you don't want me to come here, huh? You know what? I'm very case sensitive, honestly. If I get upset, like I will tell you what happened last time. I get upset and from people did not come to my, you know, I just told them I'm not coming back. It's true, I came back after 5 minutes, but because I said to them, I'm not coming back, I swear by Allah, metaphorically. It was metaphor. Because what I meant when I said, I'm not coming back, I'm going forward. So when a Muslim says, I am not coming back, he don't mean not coming back. He is saying, I am coming. It's a metaphor. Metaphor of something else, the opposite. What opposite? So now you make me upset. Okay, I'm not coming back. I'm coming forward. Abdul, your Hamas is out of luck and now they are kissing the ass of the Israeli and kissing the ass of everybody. Please stop. Please. Please. But it's too late. The price will be heavy. I know. Qatar, Saudi Arabia will give donation to build those buildings. We don't care for those buildings. But those dogs of Hamas, they have to pay. They have to pay. I want to say thank you all for being here. And we say to the lions of Judah, we support you. In case you do not know, there's a huge number of lions in the Israeli army. They are Christians. And the Lion of Judah, Christ, he is going to be with them. We pray for them, we support them, and the criminals must be punished. The Lord, he says, peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked man, the Lord said. No peace for the wicked man. And Muhammad obviously is a wicked man. And those Hamas are nothing but wicked, disgusting creatures. And it is time for them to pay for the crime they committed. And any human being, he have a little of a humanity. Don't ask those to forgive. Because the one who have the right to forgive is the dead one. Is the children who've been raped. Is not the one is alive. It's time to pay, and for that we pray. Thank you all. May the Lord bless you. God is good, so is Jesus. And Muhammad is nothing but a loser. And anyone follow Muhammad, he is a loser. And he is a loser. And he is a loser now, tomorrow, and in the day of judgment when the Messiah, the Christ, will come to this earth. While your prophet Muhammad is dead in the ground, the Messiah will sentence him to eternity in hell. And whoever followed the devil Muhammad, he act like Muhammad. The Lord, he said, from their fruits you shall know them. And the fruit of Muhammad and the fruit of Hamas is nothing but the fruit of the devil. If they are real men and they have an enemy, well, fight your enemy. Fight men to men. You want to fight a soldier? Go and fight a soldier. What they did, they used to do every day, by the way. Nothing new. But now, because the number is massive, and nobody can close his eyes no more. And me, myself, I blame nobody. I don't blame the terrorists for being terrorists. I don't blame the terrorists for being filthy. I blame the Israeli, for they have patient all those years. What they are going to do now should be done long time ago. But this is what happened when your leaders are doing politics. I am afraid that still they are doing politics. I am afraid they will not finish the mission. But I hope I'm wrong. And they will finish it, and they will finish Hamas. Thank you all. God bless you. And this is your brother Christian Prince, serving you humbly for today and tomorrow, if the Lord